If you like to tie with ostrich, the ostrich works the same way as the peacock. I'm just going to demonstrate that. Get 4 or 5 strands of ostrich herl that are long enough to do the job. I'll just cut the tips off to even them up. Tie the ostrich in by the tips on the underside of the hook. Lay that back out of the way. Make your loop, again you must make your loop shorter than the material you're going to trap in it. About 5 wraps. Now when you're doing material like this, sometimes if you push up on the bobbin, that piece of thread will want to wander and it can cause trouble later on. So at this point, sometimes it's helpful to tie a half hitch in right at the source of where the loop comes out, and just hold your finger there and make a half hitch. Now that when I put slack on the thread, it won't wander forward or backwards. Roll that back up to get it the right length. Bring your loop back down that I laid back there. Hold that open with your index finger. Take your ostrich herl, pull that down so it's over the top. The loop comes down and goes underneath the ostrich herl. The ostrich herl is laying over the top of the loop. Slide the hook up, go under the right side piece of thread, over the top of the ostrich, and catch the left side of the loop in the thread, in the hook. Pull that straight down until it traps the ostrich up against the hook at the bottom. Again, you're going to have this slack here, so rotate your spool about 1/8 of a turn till all the tension is the same. Just give the bobbin a spin. Going to spin your ostrich into a nice chenille rope. If you have this excess down here, so again, sometimes that can get in the way, I'll just cut that off to about 1 inch. Now when I wrap this, again, there's no bobbin hanging here anymore, no bobbin hanger, no hackle pliers or shepherd's hooks to deal with. I can just wrap this and my opposite hand is free to stroke the, oops, adjust my hook there a little bit. My hand is free to stroke the ostrich herl back as I wrap forward. When you run out of material, just turn the tool to the side, perpendicular to the hook, push up on it till it unhooks, slide that down with your index finger. Again, if you have this extra material, just hold on to it, make about 5 wraps in front of it, switch hands, tie it off on the other side like you normally would any other material. Then you can trim that off, make a few wraps to tighten it down. And then if you want, you can come back and counter wrap that with a rib. For those of you guys who don't like chenille, and you prefer the ostrich, this tool really simplifies tying with ostrich. Again, tie in your wing and your collar, make your 5-turn whip finish. You get to that 5th turn, slide the hook up and just catch it. Catch that loop with the hook. Pull back on the thread, pull it right up against there, keep the tension on. Just push up to unhook it. Snip that off.